Hey, how you doing, YouTube? So, my name is Mc Manus, and I had a plan for this video. I did some shooting. I tried editing. Editing is hard, and my computer does not like it. My computer is old. Um, I'll try and get better at that. I'm gonna do a clean install of Windows and see if that helps. Um, so let's just forget about the Casey Neistat edits with loads of jumps and loads of different footage. I don't have any drone footage to add in. I know you might be surprised about that. I don't have a fancy smancy camera or an interesting life with loads of travel and first class travel and a go board and all that. I'm not going to be Casey Neistat. For now, you just get me, an Irish guy in his 20s with an interest in tech, digital media, the YouTube world, the podcasting world, sports, all that. And, that's what you get. I'll expand on that as we go. I'll just talk about me, the whole lot. But for now, that's a good summary, I guess. A lot of people, when they talk about podcasting and YouTubing, they say the most important thing to do is start. So this is me trying to do that. So what's going to be on this channel? I don't know. A few ideas I have. Fitness. I will expand on that in a few minutes. Tech. I'm a computer engineer. That's what my degree is in. I have an interest in the Internet of Things technologies and just tech in general. I listen to a lot of tech podcasts, so I'll be discussing whatever's going on in the world and whatever I find interesting, projects I'm working on, that sort of thing. I don't know how that's gonna go either. Maybe after 2 weeks no one's interested in that, that's fine. Business ideas. I kind of have a thing for starting projects and coming up with these ideas, and I'd like to follow through on some of them. I like fleshing them out, but I want to go to that next stage. And I think exploring that and going through that on this might be interesting, and at least it's a way of keeping track of it for myself. YouTubing, the whole YouTube landscape. I'm not expecting to make money on this, but it's interesting to think about the way people make money online, influencers, all that sort of stuff. I don't think I'll ever be that guy, but I think it'll be interesting to talk about that stuff and see what's out there. And another thing that I'm just thinking about is, the creators online who influence me, the people that I have followed for years, that I've liked their stuff, that I've, whether I listen to them or I watch them on YouTube or whatever, that I will discuss some of them. I'll go through, podcasting, ATP, you've John Siracusa, you've Marco Arment, you've Casey Liss, three guys that I just find very interesting. You've John Siracusa, who is very critical of everything, but it's only the things he cares about. But he goes into so much detail that it makes you think about the world in a different way. You've Marco Arment. He has always made me think about business and how he has developed different apps and things like that. He's made me think about that side of things a lot differently than I would have. And then there's Casey Liss, who between him and John, they've really influenced how I think about social issues, and they're just interesting guys. Them, and let me see, Mike Hurley, Jason Snell, Merlin Mann, Casey Liss. Okay, of the list here, and it's not going well now. This is like my third take on this video, but I'm not doing another one. So this is it. This is staying in. Okay. Dan Benjamin. These are all people that I've followed for a long time on different podcasts, on Twitter, everything. Then you have the obvious suspects when it comes to vlogging. You have Casey Neistat, you have Peter McKinnon, but there's other YouTubers that I like as well. There's Quill18, Tom Scott, Philip DeFranco, CGP Grey, Brady Harron. If you like these people, the sort of things they do, but I'll be going into, things like, maybe I'll do a few minutes on CGP Grey. I'll talk about, his YouTube channel, the stuff that you learn from him, in podcast form, from Hello Internet, from Cortex, whatever. So that could be interesting. I don't know. Maybe it won't be. And if nobody cares about that, that's fine too. So, one of the main things that I think I will be covering is fitness, which I mentioned before. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm not in the best physical shape that I've ever been in. So, what I'm planning to do is just try and fix that. I'm going to, eat better and exercise more. And I'm going to talk about doing those things. I'm going to maybe do it a little bit more interestingly than that, but that's the gist of it. I'll just be, you guys will be keeping me accountable on this stuff. You'll be helping me, keep going. I hope. Hopefully this will be good motivation. But in terms of goals, I think it's important to have small milestones and all that, and I will come up with that for the next video. But I'm going to put a marker in the sand of the Dublin Marathon 2019. That's what I want. I want to do that. There's also fluffier stuff like fit into that one pair of jeans that I liked from 4 years ago that I haven't fit into in about 4 years. So, things like that are the main thing, but the actual concrete goal is Dublin Marathon 2019. I have plenty of time to do it, but it's still going to be tough. Going to be tough work. Before I can get to that level of high fitness, I just have to get to a level of not embarrassing fitness. So, what am I going to do in terms of exercise? I'm not 100% sure. There's a couple of challenges that I like the idea of trying. There's a 30-day, 100 push-up a day challenge, and I'm going to try that. I'm going to start that on probably the 19th of February and see how that goes. And then what I'm going to do on the 26th of March, so that gives me a little bit of time to rest at the end of the 30 days. On the 26th of March, for every like that I've got on a video between now and then, on any video, I will do one press up, one sit up, one pull up, and one squat, right? And we'll see how that goes. It might be a very easy challenge. It might be a very difficult one. It's probably going to be an easy challenge, but we'll see. I might do a set of 10 if it's embarrassingly low likes, but we'll see. So I'll give myself a month to do that. So we'll just say between the 26th of March and the end of April, I'll have to do that. And I don't know if it's embarrassing, the amount of likes and all that, I'll come up with something more interesting. So those are the fitnesses. In terms of diet, I'm kind of just on the Slimming World diet, mainly because that's what my wife cooks for me. I want to do a bit more cooking myself, so I might just stick to that anyway and just do the Slimming World, but maybe mix it up a bit and go with that. But yeah, those are the main things. Like I said, this is just a start. This is just me kind of wanting to try put something out there so that at least it's out there. Once I've put this out there and showed it to the 2 or 3 people that I care most about seeing this. Once they see it, I'm gonna have to kind of stick with it, or they'll tell me to shut up, and that'll be fine too. So if you want to see more of me, subscribe and all that stuff. I'm not gonna beg. Please, no, I'm not gonna beg. Just if you like me, you'll want to subscribe anyway. If you don't, that's fine. And we'll just see how this goes. We'll learn and grow and get on together. Okay, goodbye.